Hi chums. What am I supposed to do? Well, I'm going to get told off because I haven't looked at the camera first. Where am I? There, I'm there. Right, a quick look at what I'm doing here today, folks. As you can see, things are flying up, you know, they're really, look at the courgettes. I can't get these out yet because it's only the 23rd of May and we can get frost until June here. And I don't have anything big enough. I might put them out and cover them with fleece, but I need space. But this is interesting. Remember I said that I was transplanting tomato seedlings and I put half of the seedlings in traditionally where I sunk the seedling in the pot and built the soil up around the stem after taking some leaves off. Well, that's that side. Those 12 there. On this side here, we're done like that. And these ones here were trenched, where you can see that every one of them is lying over to the side of the pot, because those were laid in along the top of the soil, about half an inch down in the soil, and just let them make their way up. Look how thick the stems are. Now they're not a lot thicker than those, but they are pretty thick, you know. I mean, okay, we'll take an example here. Look at this. There's two together there, you know? And you can see the difference in thickness there between those stems, you know, and that's one of the traditionally done ones. So I am going to keep at this trenching business, and I'm going to plant most of my tomatoes that way, but in each group of tomatoes I'm going to put one in the traditional for the last 5 years or 4 years of burying the tomatoes, you know. But wait till you see this as well. Look at these ones. Those are the other ones that I did the trenching thing with, and look how thick and luscious those are. They're really, really good. So trenching looks good, and look, lettuces, everything's just flying up, and look at those lovely and healthy looking there. And these ones here, I have to move these here, but like you see these boys. Look at the size of those. Those lovely. They're just sown individually in pots and allowed to grow with no root disturbance. And as you can see here in these trays, in most of these trays, the tomatoes on the right are the ones that were trenched, and they're bigger than the ones on the left. So it seems to be something in it. Alright, I am really warm here, folks. It's a beautiful day. What temperature was it in the greenhouse there? Just see what that was. It's 45 degrees centigrade in here at the moment. That's 105 degrees Fahrenheit. And the windows and the doors open, so I'll have to open some more. It's really lovely. We've got another 10 days of this. But the other significant thing is this here. Look at the potato trial. Right. Now I'll go down here with the sun behind me. Right. Those are the potatoes that were put in. This side here are my potatoes. Well, my mix with half John Innes, compost with John Innes, and half farmyard manure and Growmore, which is 777 NPK. And this one over here with all the growth is the big box store compost with only added organic fertilizer. John did those ones. We did them both in the same day, and those are John's recipe there, and that's mine. That costs about half as much as mine, and I can see where I'm going next year. The big box store with the organic might be the way to go. But you can see there, look, there's my best bag there, but I should compare like with like. Okay, there's mine there. What are these ones? These are Colleen, and there's mine. There's John. These are Golden Wonder. There's nothing there. These ones here are organic Orla, and I've got a couple there, and John's better again. These ones here are organic Cara. Now I've got a couple up there. They're doing slightly better than John's. These ones here are Cara. They're not organic. They're doing almost as well as John's, but not quite. And these ones here are Charlotte. And there's mine, and there's John's. So John's are definitely doing a lot better, which is very exciting. But this pleases me terribly. But we'll see what we can do about that. And just to let you see, there's the stuff I'm buying there. The really expensive stuff, right? And there's the big box multi-purpose compost at half the price. And it's doing a better job. Seems to be doing a better job. Now the real test will be when we lift the potatoes out. But from what I see, if leaf growth's anything to go by, I'm getting hammered here. And we just did, John gave me some of these bags, and those were in the onions that were in the greenhouse. So just put them into the bags, see how they'll do. And the strawberries are coming on fantastically well. They're doing great. Those are the potatoes that were in the bag from last year and just left them in the bag. And you see here the onions are all starting to do their thing in all the 3 beds, which is pleasing. And look at the garlic. Isn't the garlic fantastic? Those are about 3 feet high now. Well, yeah, 2.5 anyway. So they're doing great. And these boys seem to be starting to catch up. So I'm very pleased. Broad beans, middling success. There's about half of them have germinated. The peas didn't germinate at all so far, but they could be because they were last year's, and I think they dried out a wee bit, because when they got to the bottom of the packet they were kind of dust at the bottom of it. So I've got some more peas. I'll put them in next week, or this week, at the end of this week, if nothing shows. So there you are, folks. That's where we are at the moment. This is Eric's bed. I'm not even going to bother lifting it. There's nothing to see. There's just stuff is not growing. So we'll see what happens there. So there you go, folks. A wee quick one, hopefully. What's that? 6 minutes, not too bad. So I'm back to work here. I'm doing tomatoes now, transplanting for their final transplant for most of the greenhouse ones, and sorting out ones from the friends. So, God, look, it's not beautiful. Look at the sky. Beautiful blue sky. It's not just class. So there you are. All the best now. Bye bye.